What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Lenix channel. Today we're going to be reacting to YTP, Outie, Innie, Algae by the Godfather YTP's CS188. Let's just get right into the reaction, everybody. Whoa.
The ultimate green energy is being grown in Wooster, Ohio. Ohio is grown, but with enough water, Ohio can be entirely water. What is Ohio? That's like the question of the day, guys. What is Ohio? Because if you just look into a map, you got Illinois, Indiana, and then Pennsylvania. That's all you got. Ohio. The ultimate green energy is ultimately energy, but the ultimate green energy can be grown in Ohio. Grown nestly underwear.
Ew. No.
Oh, jeez.
Walk into Dr. Hill's mad scientist lab, and you might just think you've uncovered a mammoth. Glass tubes bubbling with a bubbling substance. This is the stuff 1940s horror and sci-fi movies were made of. 1940s horror. But what is happening?
1940s. What about 1950s, 1960s? I'm so far liking this YTP so far. I'm assuming the source that is being used here is like an algae commercial, or like some algae commercial experiment. It's like How It's Made, I guess. It's kind of like a How It's Made parody of it, but not really. So I guess that's what the type of concept that is used here.
Here is actually fucking boring.
It has the potential to create jobs for the people of Ohio and do it called over again. What we do here is we're trying to get very high. What we do is take waste streams from multiple sources. Say it has the potential to
CO2.
At the end of these cycles,
you get nothing.
You lose.
Whether you call them an algae farmer, or technology farmer, or farmer, or friendly farmer, or oil farmer, what we're trying to do is take the algae and extract the oil from the algae, and take the leftovers and waste it to feed my large ass. Or not. I'm not. You'll see waste material from my ass. We're then going to extract the oil from the waste material, so we end up utilizing all of the poop and use it to feed the algae. Use algae.
I don't think that's a very good pro tip if you're going to like save your environment by spreading your defecation into the algae. If I'm going to be honest with you.
We end up closing the loop or not. So this is a great process.
Do you believe in this nonsense?
It can be a thing.
No.
There's many things you can make from algae. Plastics, rubbers, and you can make, I think you can make nutraceuticals.
What are those?
And you can make algae.
This is actually unopened.
The other thing that's interesting is it was an open question whether you could actually grow algae in this part of the country in this kind of climate. It was an open question whether you could actually climb the algae.
The reason I climbed your algae was to get Ohio's attention.
Ohio is sort of unique.
Was that a separate clip? That did not look like it was from the original video. That was just some like random clip of some kid with the hoodie on. That was weird.
And that it's got a lot of very wonderful things. The first one is it's got a lot of garbage. Secondly, it's got a lot of nothing. And it's got a lot of flat land. It's got a lot of water. And it's got a lot of water on the top of the water. Ponds of this size could lose 5 guys, so we can.
This is the stuff light green substances are made of.
A lot of people think, oh, we should be in the South. I think you're going to find a lot of sexy people in the South.
No.
Algae can be used for production of energy.
One nice thing about my large tree is it grows really, really fast.
Hey, yo.
Anywhere from 24 to 48 inches.
Whoa, hey. Stop being a shower, not a grower. I hate myself. I just came up with that joke.
Really huge.
We can have thousands of gallons of seed.
Actually, what is happening here is I just touched films remarkably very dead. Dr. Lee discovered that making out with a light bulb is actually quite energizing.
Work on about fields. I think right now.
This subtitling is actually quite racist.
Wait, what does
Phil,
that say?
this subtitling is actually quite racist.
Okay.
Phil partners with Dr. Lee. Together, they are developing lazy technology for efficiently growing fish. Phil just thinks they are developing innovative technology, but what is happening here is actually Dr. Lee's developing a Ponzi scheme.
Oh, shit.
Ponzi schemes of this size, that's just 500 size.
As it turns out, Dr. Lee's Ponzi scheme is actually quite delightful.
We're then going to take industrial biohazard material and we send that over to Dr. Lee. And Dr. Lee's going to die.
Oh, God.
There's no doubt about it.
The lore.
Deceased.
Oh my god, that's amazing. You put the hot. That's very good. That's a very subtle joke that most CS180 fans won't get. And they use the Hossis video as the him buried in the grave. That's genius. I actually like that.
GG. Very nice headstone.
We're trying to be as environmentally friendly as we can. So we're taking Dr. Lee's leftover body and we send that over for anaerobic digestion to grow algae.
This project is an integrated process.
The anaerobic digestion process is one where you take and produces.
As it turns out, this is the stuff pizzas are made of.
No.
As it turns out, there are no scientists at work in Ohio. Just this night. Perhaps one day they will be harvesting bee. And we can say it all happened right here in Ohio.
And what effect that has, because all of those variables.
Just poke a hole in it.
Oh no, don't.
Ohio. Mark.
And that was my reaction to YTP, Outie, Innie, Algae. Pretty good YTP, I would say myself. It's a little average CS188 YTP, but then I had some good laughs in there, you know. Just basic CS188 stuff, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I were to rate that YTP, I would probably have to give it a 7.3 out of 10. Thank you all for watching my reaction to this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Reese's Pieces.